Hey guys, how we doing today? Sorry I didn't put up a video this weekend, but Friday I went out to the woods and I was going to try to do a video out there. I was attacked by one of the juveniles. He got a little too close. And they took their hand. I come around the tree and they took their hand and they smacked me right here on the chest. Knocked me back about 30 feet. And when I come to, I had to crawl out of the woods. I had to crawl out of the woods, and what they did was they cracked my entire chest plate. They didn't break it, but they did crack it. Hairline fractures all the way down my chest plate and on most of my ribs. Right now, using a heating pad and on some massive painkillers. That's why I say don't ever go Bigfoot hunting alone. I don't know where my camera went to. I think I only had my GoPro. That was a cheap GoPro, so. But I will be going back out to look for that. I want to do a big shout out to this young kid who apparently watches my channel. Him and his dad. He waits for his dad to get home from work, so they could watch my channel together. Because I got my channel restricted for 18 plus, you know. So apparently this guy let his son watch it, you know. The reason I got it for 18 plus is because I swear like a sailor. But, shout out to you, bud. I'm glad you enjoy my stuff. There's a paper here. I wrote down a bunch of questions he had. Oh, I heard. Why don't you ever? Well, his dad wrote him down. His dad wrote him, so you know his kid's only 6 years old. 6 years old, 6, 7 years old, something like that. Why don't you ever collab with do a collab with Omar or Mo or any of the other YouTubers? Well, let me tell you. It's a good question. They have a family channel, and I have kind of an adult channel. I mean, nothing X-rated, but just the cussing and I might have a beer or something that is not basically suited for kids. So, when are you going to do more motorized bicycling? Bicycles and motors. I got some of them coming. I got to heal first. I'll be a week or so healing. That Sasquatch really knocked me for a loop. I didn't know he was there. I should have known he was there. Them things blend right in. I have spasms every now and then where my muscles are tightened up now because of this stuff. Oh, like that. I'm glad you and your dad enjoy. I'm glad your dad is able to share my channel with you. And me personally, I would never share the channel with the way I know how I talk now around a little kid. Anyway, I mean, some of my stuff is PG, but not all my stuff is PG. You know. But hey, I appreciate you bringing your son up in reality, and I like that. You keep it real. Thanks for watching, guys. I know you got a whole list of questions, John. I'm gonna get to them. Yeah, remember, I'm in a lot of pain right now, so. See here. Why don't you ever use a gun? If I would have had a gun on me the other day when I went out to the woods instead of them hitting me in the chest and fracturing my chest plate, they will have killed me. They know what a gun is. They know it's a fire stick, a dangerous toy, a dangerous weapon. And oh shit! Oh, sorry. It's oh, it's they can smell the gunpowder, and they would know I had one, and they would have hurt me even worse. Probably ended up killing me. So that's why I don't carry a weapon with me. Why do you go out alone? Oh, I'm sorry. Why, when you go out, you know you're alone, do you do the crazy stuff like go after the creatures? And unlike the other channels I watch, they don't go after creatures. Well, let me tell you, being a Marine, the whole temptation of proving these creatures exist is the Marine lifestyle. You don't back down from nothing. You hide your fear and you go for the gold. Now, am I scared? I'd be lying if I saying I wasn't scared. I'm always scared when I go out in the woods alone. But you gotta overcome your fear and conquer your fear. Even though you might get a little hurt, you gotta conquer your fear. Now, I'm not saying go out there alone. I'm saying any inexperienced Bigfoot hunter needs to take a party of at least 5 people with them. And if you want to take a sidearm, you can take a sidearm. I'm experienced, and a lot of the people I deal with on YouTube are very experienced. The Bigfoot expert, Jerry Williams, he's a very, very seasoned Bigfoot hunter. Even he carries a sidearm. He thinks I'm insane for not carrying a sidearm, so. But that's just the difference between the two of us. He'll tell you, always carry a sidearm. Me, I don't carry no weapons. Well, I mean, I carry a knife, but I fought these creatures when I was in the military, and these creatures, even with a weapon, is very hard. They're very hard to kill. Very hard to bring down. Their skin and their hair is like Teflon. I mean, you're going to have to, that bullet that you shoot at them is going to have to be well placed right between the eyes. Literally right between the eyes. Otherwise, they'll just look at you and smile. Well, they'll growl, but, you know. Do you ever plan on coming to West Virginia? Well, I have got a few contacts out in West Virginia. And when I get better, I'm going to start making travel plans to where I can hit a lot of the U.S. states. So there's a couple other YouTubers that wanted me to hit their states. And there's my buddy in Tennessee, Kentucky Bigfoot. Cool ass dude. He's got a channel too, so gotta check his channel out. He does just about everything, and he's right. I'm in Illinois. He's in Tennessee. He's right next door, basically. And when I start heading out to do my traveling videos, which is coming soon. Not sure when, but it's coming soon. I will be stopping up in West Virginia. So yeah, it's see here. You know, it kind of makes me feel good that people share my channel with their kids, because they know I got it marked as an adult channel. I mean, because like I said, some of the words I use are kind of adult language, but they allow their kids to be in the reality. to be in real, what real life is all about. When you hide and shelter a kid from something, that's when you don't, me personally, that's when you really, the kid doesn't understand what life is about. My dad sheltered me a lot when I was a kid. And as I got older, I found out things weren't the way they were that was taught to me. And so, you know, um, I found out, well, am I dumb? Or is it just the way the world works, because I was sheltered. And Jim, where were you born at? I was born in a house in the same town as Charles Manson. Well, actually in California, in LA there. I was born in '59. Just down from the ranch that he was accused of doing all those heinous crimes and stuff at. I was born in a house there. Now, when I turned nine in '69, would have been 9, it's 10 in 1970. After the Manson trials, me and my dad, my dad took his family, and we moved to Victor, Colorado, where we moved in with my uncle, and we were raised in Victor, Colorado. And of course, as we got older, we did travel around a little bit, But there's reasons I moved to where my dad took his family, moved away from the Spawn Ranch. The Spawn Ranch is here, and outside the Spawn Ranch, there's rural houses. I lived in those rural houses. I was just a little kid, man. And did I know Charles Manson? I knew him as Uncle Charlie. I didn't know exactly who he was. Remember, I was just a little kid, so, comprehensive of who he was. I mean, him and all his what do you call his flock? He used to come over and help mom with the baking and watch those kids, stuff like that. And my dad, paid him a fair wage. I don't really want to get into that. I know him more on a personal level, from a child to an adult. I don't know, pretty much. I know a lot more about his childhood than I'm saying. I don't want to get into that. I don't want to have my channel about that. So, but yeah, I've met people that had, I've met all kinds of people. Well, in Victor, Colorado, I met Thomas Lau, who is the original urban explorer. That's back before YouTube and everything else came up, back before the internet. And I grew up in Victor. Zig's Bar, I remember going to Zig's Bar, which is closed down now, but it wasn't back then. Zig's Bar was the only establishment in town. There was Zig's Bar, there was Lillian's Bar, there was the Downs Liquor Store, and there was a theater there. And that was pretty much about it. Maybe a grocery store and one restaurant, and a post office. That's pretty much about it. But small town. I actually went to school 7 miles to the next town in Cripple Creek. So, but yeah, pretty much been around. 1984, I went into the military. So, yeah, but I tell that story on my channel too. So, but that's neither here nor there. Next question. Have you ever been married? Well, I've never really been married. been in relationships. Oh, have you ever been married and do you have kids? That's what the question is. Well, I've been in relationships and no, I don't have any kids of my own. I have raised other people's kids, but that was my choice. I always help people, even if me and the person who has those kids were not in a relationship with me, I would still raise those kids and look out for them. And so do I have any kids of my own now? No, you got a ton of questions here. No. Ooh. Man, I'm telling you, some of the stuff I do to bring you guys videos, well, actually, I enjoy going out looking for Bigfoot. Even if YouTube wasn't around, I'd still go out and look for Bigfoot. I just wouldn't have a video camera with me, you know, but hey, it is what it is. You know, I mean, it's, oh well. Figure I stop in and I'm going to spend a week in Heel, and I'm going to bring you guys some more videos. I'll bring a motorized bicycle video out there for you, Junior. And I know you said here you liked them, so.